At Old Trafford right now is Gerald Sinstadt.
In a sport that likes to believe that you're only as good as your last game, Sir Matt Busby was the exception. Honoured for the achievements of a lifetime, remembered for the manner with which they were accomplished. With less than 2 hours to go to kick-off, Old Trafford is busy about its familiar routine. The game goes on, as it always has, even when there were no players' names to print in the programme. But today, memories are everywhere. Outside, as the fans arrive, the tributes mount. When I drove past at 1 o'clock this morning, there were even then people in small groups paying their own personal and private respects. Since dawn, the contributions have been multiplied. Simple bunches of flowers, scarves, shirts, pages torn from scrapbooks, a football, a cushion, spontaneous gestures of gratitude and affection from generations of followers to whom Sir Matt and Manchester United were one and the same, interchangeable, indivisible. The tributes from those who were closest to him here at the club, from those who knew him through the wider family of football, and from outside the game, have all been remarkably similar. They speak less of cups and championships than of the man himself, of warmth, integrity, courage, compassion. The father figure who had time for everyone, was admired by everyone, and will be missed by us all.
Let's join the scenes there with Gerald Sinstadt.
Over the years, Old Trafford has acclaimed its heroes and mourned its lost loved ones. Today, the emotions are hard to disentangle. Sir Matt Busby's achievements may, in the fullness of time, be equalled as a man who will remain unique and without peer. His death this week is a reminder of all that he gave to this club, to this city, and to the game. The latest generation of the club that he made, the club to which he gave so much. Players of Everton will have a difficult task to face them in a few moments.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a minute's silence from when the referee blows his whistle. We remember a man whose face was rarely without a smile. And this, today, Manchester United don't want to be too solemn an occasion, because they know how much they owe to Sir Matt Busby. They know how much they'll miss him. But this
is a club, above all, that knows that life goes on.
And again, looks to show dummies before actually turning the opposite way, does Peter Beagrie. As he does there, bang on cue, away by Irwin. Here's Giggs. Listen to the excitement around Old Trafford when he gets the ball. Is it any wonder why? Brilliant from Giggs, all the way, just falling to the ground at the last minute. But that is a real sign that he's in the mood. And that's only good news for the fans who have packed in to Old Trafford. Tickets at a premium. Here's Bruce. He was hesitating, waiting for the bounce to come his way. Cotty's in here, and Schmeichel blocks him, and he's furious with Bruce. Well, Bruce just hesitated, wasn't sure whether to attack the ball on the full or whether or not to wait for the bounce, and once he was caught in two minds, Cotty was away. There's no better man at narrowing the angle than the Big Dane. And it's just a corner rather than anything more serious for Everton. Here's Angel! Oh, and Schmeichel again to the rescue. A pat on the back for Angel. And it looked like the first goal was going the way of the visitors. That's a good header and a lovely reaction save. Here's Hughes though, doing well. Cantona. Looking up all the time, weighing up the options. Giggs! Lovely ball from Cantona. Giggs immediately thanking him for the service. His header just looping over the top. United fans sending up the volume, hopefully to herald the opening goal for their side. Parker. Kanchelskis hugging the right touchline. Cantona's made a move away. Kanchelskis has got away from his marker. There is Cantona! Southall blocking his path. It was certainly a good header from Cantona, but Southall was in the right place at the right time, and it was perhaps an easier save than had his positioning been a little more central. Just managed to get in the way. The move not over yet though. Kanchelskis has Parker to his right. Gone alone. And again, Southall's exemplary positioning, making it look easy. United very much now on the ascendancy. And the noise is as a result of that early pressure. Cantona! Off the line by Ebrel. Southall was beaten there, no question. And twice Cantona's been denied. Here's Kanchelskis. Had he taken it too far? Well, he certainly maybe had done, but Southall much easier to gather that one than the previous effort, which had him beaten. Giggs' driven corner. Cantona rising superbly. Southall did his best. Paul Parker. Ince coming to make it easy for the defender. Now asking someone to do the same for him. Pallister. Parker. Kanchelskis out to the right side. Goes instead towards Keane. Cantona used himself by going away from Keane. Keane in, Giggs! And there's the goal that has seemed coming for a while. 27 minutes. And at last, it's celebration time. Giggs and Ince with that famous routine. It was a very simple goal, really. Cantona and Keane on the edge of the area, and Ablett not sure who to go with. Keane, there was Giggs, and Southall can't get that one out. It's a good header from Giggs, not only the power, but the direction to take it away from the outstretched arm. 1-0. Very much a product of a youth system, which Matt Busby himself would have been proud. Here come a few more young players. Paul Ince to Roy Keane. Looking for more. Irwin. Lovely 1-2 with Hughes, just by the upright. Terrific speed of the break. Owen must have travelled 60-70 yards to get on the end of that move. One end to the other. And Chelsea can bring it away. Ince. Well, that's the end of an absorbing 45 minutes. And the only surprise, really, is there's only one goal to show for all the efforts. And the biggest surprise, I suppose, is that it came from the head of Ryan Giggs after 27 minutes. Not renowned for his heading, maybe, but it's a healthy enough scoreline. United 1, Everton 0. It's Old Trafford's biggest crowd of the season, some 44,750. One can only imagine how many thousands more would have loved to have been here on this emotional occasion. It's a half-time score of 1-0, but the promise of much more to come. And that's offside against Roy Keane. United again falling an Everton move very early on and come away with the ball themselves. Giggs, Cantona, still, oh, that was tremendous from Gerrit Cantona. A turn and shot all in one movement, appeared to have done everything right, but the right hand post said no way. Look at that, a trap, a turn, a shot, looked all to be correct. The post just not playing ball on this occasion. It's still United press, and still Cantona looking for the ball. Wants it from Kanchelskis. Kanchelskis alone off the bar. Ablett got the deflection. Hughes the foul. And it's still 1-0. Showing great determination. What else would you expect, though, from him? Here's Kanchelskis. Chance to get round the back. Right across the face. Giggs! Never quite settled himself, and of course it was on the right, not the left side. Bruce, lovely ball. Giggs, Cantona, won't come down, and again a last-ditch challenge, this time from Neil Moore, is the only thing stopping Manchester United from doubling the scoreline. The first time ball in, that's what really opened up the Everton defence, but Moore was back defending well, just not giving them a second's breather. Ince, Pallister, defenders supporting the attackers. Oh, brilliant from Giggs, better from Cantona. Pallister, well, if the finish would have matched the approach, we would have had a goal of the season, no question about it. It's very rare that a back heel is seen in the game to this effect, but when you see two back-to-back, you know it's a sign of a team who are very much in form. Pallister's shooting, Bruce in the way. Kanchelskis has got round Ablett. Cantona, Hughes, Cantona, surely, oh, Southall palming it over the top. And Cantona shakes the head, as well he might, and wonders whether he's ever going to get on the score sheet at all today. Hughes losing control under the attentions of Jackson, and that's a brilliant save from Southall. Bruce it was this time. Here's Giggs. Players running to his left and right, and he's using them to good effect all the way. Well, that would have been a goal to treasure for Ryan Giggs. The more the game goes on, the more you feel that it is destined to end 1-0, maybe not. Cantona this time, surely. No! It's the post again, and theatrical little clasp of the arms by Cantona, as if to say, it's not my day. Hughes' ball in. Cantona looked up. Southall beaten, and again the post to his rescue. And he wants it again. But Snowden will make sure he doesn't get it on this occasion. Whistles all round, and that's it. The end of a glorious performance from Manchester United. It may only be 1-0 when they come to look back on the scoreline in a few years' time, But the United fans who packed Old Trafford to the rafters today will remember a game rich in entertainment that's been a fitting tribute to Sir Matt Busby.